Hey y'all, it's Cam from the Santa Sells Houses team. Last week I did a Instagram poll for a lot of my followers based on an email that I got earlier in the week advertising a new build condo for sale in central London. And when I posted on Instagram, we got some very one-sided results. And I wanted to dive a little bit more into that, what it means for that condo development. So let's dive into that a little bit. So first and foremost, this is going to be my first attempt at editing a video and adding some graphics on my iPad ever. It's probably going to take me 20 times longer than it should, but this is going to be a fun exercise in developing some new skills and adding a little bit more value to our videos that we post on Facebook. So bear with me, I got to start somewhere, all right? So like I said, last week, I got an email from a developer that is currently selling condos in London. And these condos are to be built. They will be available for occupancy in 2025. Now, the thing that really interested me was the price point compared to the size, despite all of the things that are being advertised with the condo for sale and all of the extras that they're trying to add in now based on how their sales process has been going. So I got this email. It says, here's our condo, a few available. It's a 1-bed plus den, 568 square feet. And the price was about 524K. So to me, I'm thinking, I know condos in a place like Toronto right now are selling for about 1,200 a square foot. So we're below that. But it still seems steep for London. And they're adding in a free locker, a free parking space. There's all these great amenities in the building that we don't have a ton of in London. But still, I thought it seemed a little expensive, okay? And my followers agreed. I had 68 people respond, and 64 people out of those 68 said that they would not buy that condo for themselves. Actually, one of the 4 people that said they would buy that condo told me that they accidentally pressed yes and meant to say no, so we'll say 65. So I didn't think that the results of the Instagram poll were all that surprising when you look at the fact that probably most of my followers are thinking, do I want to buy this for myself? And the reality is there are a ton of options at that price point that you could buy for the same all-in monthly cost. You could buy this, you could buy this, or you could buy this. And I think all in all, after purchase, you would be around the same monthly cost as if you were to buy this brand new condo. Clearly, end users aren't interested, and it makes sense because resale homes are cheaper now. And the tough thing is the cost to build a new house hasn't come down with the rest of the real estate market. Normally, these types of condos are purchased by investors that are going to own the unit in a few years and rent it out. Someone that's going to buy it and paper flip it, assign it to somebody else before closing. And usually there would be a few people, not a few, but less, not the majority of people are going to buy them and then move in, right? We all hear stories about condo releases in the GTA where you got people lined up around the block waiting to get in to buy one of these condos, and it's just not happening. I'm actually really glad that a company did a land assembly like this. This actually used to be 4 lots on Springbank that they purchased and combined and are now building condo units on. These were underserved lots in a really great location, and the design of the building is actually pretty impressive compared to what we're used to seeing in London. So I'm really glad that this is happening. Where does this go from here? Well, I really hope that they are successful in selling out this building and actually build it. It might take a while, but we've all heard horror stories where a developer will take deposits and sell units to buyers just to cancel the project and either sell those at a higher price or just sell the project to somebody else and move on, cut their losses. I'm really hoping that doesn't happen here. I want to see that this project comes to fruition and is actually built because 1, we need housing, and 2, like I said, this building is cool and has a lot of stuff that we don't really have in London in most residential condominiums right now. So a couple big steps forward for London there. I think it's really important right now though to evaluate from an end user perspective, where new build compares to resale homes right now and why people are really shifting to resale home. Thank you for checking us out today, and please stay tuned for more videos coming your way in the future. Cheers.